Welcome everyone to JWolf Tech Broadcast. Today I have an unboxing of a Galaxy GeForce GTX 650 Ti. This is actually part of my budget gaming build series, and it's going to be tied in with my build guide. Also, I'm going to have, I believe, 4 parts of that. But today I'm going to unbox what you would get for about $135, $140 for a graphics card. And one thing to mention about this, that this graphic card is still right now bundled with Assassin's Creed 3. This was one of the reasons why I chose this card, is because that's a title that I'm really looking forward to playing some and getting my hands on. So this is what you get for a lower end. It should still perform great with any game you might have, especially just regular 1080p on one monitor. But this is what you get for that $139 price point. So let's actually see what we got here. A little bit of information on the outside of the box. You can see it does have a 1 GB frame buffer. It has a 3-year warranty. This is factory overclocked, which is nice, especially if you don't want to fool around with overclocking. It's already pre-overclocked for you. Custom cooling, and it says it does support 3 displays. This is not SLI ready. You could not run SLI on this. That's one disadvantage. And just some information here on the back of the box. Let's get up a little closer here. Not anything to really point out. That's basically it. You can pause the screen if you want to take a look at that. So let's go ahead and get this out of the box here. I'm pretty excited to see what kind of performance I'm going to get off this. Actually, I'm going to probably do some minor testing on this, just some general testing on the games. There have already been tons of performance testings on this. It runs pretty well, especially in 1080p. 2560 by 1600. Some of the higher resolution monitors, it has had a few issues here. First thing I like already is that it's a nice sleek black box. You know me, I like something that's easy, simple, and it's just a nice black box. And attention customers. Okay. Yeah, it says be sure to register your card. Make sure you register it, and 30 days purchase to receive your extended warranty. It does come with that 3-year warranty, but it assumes you do have to register the card. So you have here is just a GTX GeForce user guide, and it looks pretty nice. It's definitely a nice display on the outside. I'm all about visuals also, but something to look there. Just your general information on how to install it. Alright, and just some other Galaxy quick setup guide. It's simple in setting up a graphics card. There's not anything in particular there. And then you have your graphics drivers DVD. Throw this away and download the newest from the website. Don't throw it away, but you get what I'm saying. Download the newest from the website. Looks like we got Molex cables to regular 6-pin. And then we got, this looks like VGA to DisplayPort. I don't know why anyone would use this. Give the DisplayPort an HDMI cable. One thing you are going to notice about this card is it's significantly smaller compared to some of the larger cards out there. Let's actually get this out of the box here. Alright, this is significantly smaller. It's like a mini little version. Okay, let's zoom in here. So you can see here the card is tiny. It's an extremely small card compared to some of the longer cards, which are double or triple this length. Let's throw it over here so it's at least face up. It kind of has a Transformers design here. You can see here, and this is all metal, which I like extremely, especially for a budget-oriented card. If it's plastic, it's a very, very metallistic plastic. It feels nice. Might actually be plastic, but it's a really thick plastic. And if we take a look here, you can see that it has the heat sink all the way along there that's covering that chipset. This is the same architecture that's in the 660, I believe. I'll have to I'll put that information up here somewhere in the post. And then you just got the back of the card here. It does just have a blue design, which is fine. You're not going to see that at all. It has a cooler here. It's not the largest fan I've seen, but like I said, this is a budget-oriented card. This is probably, what, 80 millimeters, maybe 90. And for your ports, you actually have 2 DVIs, And then you have a mini HDMI, which not too excited about that considering I don't have anything that has HD. Well, I do have a mini HDMI. But anyways, I would use the DVIs if you're going to connect this to a monitor, or it does support triple monitor display if you want to do that. And then here at the top you have your 6-pin connector. It does only take one 6-pin. And I believe the minimum wattage for this is 400 or more wattage for your power supply. Get a nice 400 plus watt. I'm going to be running a 430, 80 plus bronze power supply. It should be no problem there. I'm not going to do any overclocking. So a few things to take away from this is that from the reviews I've actually been reading on this, I am going to throw it in my system and play a few games on it and do a mini review of it. I'm not going to play all the titles on it, but basically I'm going to run Crysis 2, which is a high performing. It requires a lot from your graphics card. And then I might also run Borderlands because that's a pretty popular title right now. Throw those in there and run it and see what we get. But this is the kind of card you're going to get for about that $139 price point. But this is a newer design, newer architecture. You're getting the newest, latest technology that's out there right now. It's a smaller card. It would be great for, let's say, maybe if you're building a small system, maybe just an ITX build. It might be something to throw in there. Maybe just need a mobile rig to maybe do some video editing on. This will work well with any Adobe products because of the CUDA. It'll help accelerate those products. So maybe you just want a mobile rig that you can throw it in there and get some good gaming on, along with maybe doing a mobile video editing machine. I was thinking about that actually. Or you could throw it in a rig and you could probably game on this for a considerable amount of time, especially with it already pre-overclocked. You're going to get some nice clock speeds. You're going to get some nice performance, especially at that regular 1080p, just running one monitor. You should be able to play about anything out there. You might have to bump the settings down a little bit in some of the games, but once I get it running through Crysis or Metro 2033, I do have that. That requires a lot from your GPU. I will get some scores up on that and see what it actually does. But this has been my unboxing of the Galaxy GTX 650 Ti. If you'd like to see any more unboxings, reviews, tech broadcasts, or any other build guys, don't forget to subscribe, and like always, thanks for watching.